Did we?
Still and smiled. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome
to another Friday.
It's Friday.
It's dark.
I'm gonna change something really quick. No, you.
I feel like, where'd our wave go? Oh yeah, that's a lot better. It's not as bright.
Hi, Bethany. Hi, Kelsey.
See what? Look, it didn't give us the choice to wave to
Bethany,
Christopher and Bethany.
We're waving at you.
And
she's waving to us too. Hi, Mom.
Mama.
I wonder if your mom will come today.
She may.
That'd be cute.
She was busy working on something for us last week. So maybe she will because she's all done and it's exciting.
I can't wait to see.
Yeah. She's cold. That's why. Well, obviously you guys probably saw on my page that my furnace is out. So I just stay wrapped up and warm right now. And we're only allowed to eat like soup and warm things at my house.
That's why the tuna sandwich sounded so good to you. Because you're like, oh, I can eat something that's not hot.
Well, yeah.
Well,
it's kind of warm here, but
I think now's the time to. I brought a little something for Paige, a little surprise.
Oh goodness.
So definitely, it's a candle. Obviously, the kind of candle that we've been burning in here, the fir and the fig, because I think I could say we're both obsessed with it.
Yes.
But I gave her a special label. It's her tiny bonfire. Paige's tiny bonfire.
I treat it like
that's gonna keep her warm.
Well, and like, so the reason this whole idea came about, like 2 years ago, my fireplace is capped. So I just have it filled with a bunch of wood until we can do, it's 1927 home. Needs a lot of repairs. Mm-hmm. And until I can get to that, I just stacked wood in there and then I light candles in front of it and pretend like I have a fireplace.
Well, now you have one.
It works, and now I have one.
It's just a little desk bonfire.
It's perfect. Mm-hmm. I pretty much light a candle as soon as we start school, and then I blow it out as soon as we're done with school. Oh. Kind of like a signal.
It's like ringing the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if the candle's going, you better get to school.
Violet, today I was staring off, and she's like, what are you doing? I was like,
just gathering myself.
Trying not to be angry at something that's going on in the world. You never know.
It's kind of hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm way down here.
I know.
My gaze like this.
It's funny because
Red Gal Shop.
Because what
such
week
cute
is this?
hats.
20-something?
Sorry,
I interrupted you. The hat is adorable.
I was trying to give another female-owned business a shout out today.
Oh.
And and I thought it would look good with this, but see, I've been wearing this like all week, and I was like, I gotta.
Don't worry, I represent. But I also, another rad female business, I have on my Vote earrings from Splendor and Stone.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot my necklace today. I have a necklace too. But not taking these off.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, if you haven't voted yet, just get off of this. It's okay, we like seeing you, but we'd rather that you vote and just go vote. There's no time like the present.
I saw where mine got accepted yesterday. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's like I need to check mine.
It's like just taking a deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Okay. Count.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It got there. They counted it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't sign it wrong.
Yes.
I won't tell y'all this time how I signed my name.
We had a whole
She got
conversation.
all over me about sharing that.
Well, it just lives on the internet now. You could find it in one of our episodes. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's on Instagram.
Or vlog.
It's on the vlog.
Mm-hmm. I figure if somebody's going to go to that link, they're just going to do it.
I mean, yeah. They're probably going to have stolen things from you beforehand to know what your signature looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're just going to do the old tracing method I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Mom, did you hear that? I did one time forge a note from my mom and sign her name. Sorry, Mom.
I never did that.
You probably just didn't. Yeah. Not as devious as I was, I guess.
I guess not.
I also was in the principal's office one time.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. My
What'd
mom and
you do?
I don't know. We can't remember because I was little.
Oh.
And she worked at the school, and it was like when you were sent to the principal's office, you had to sit in this like little cubicle facing the wall right across from his office. And she was going into the office, and she just saw the back of my head, and she was like, "Is that Brianne?" And the lady at the front desk was like, "Yeah, I don't know why." I think she said they were totally
but
laughing.
you're like okay, wait a minute. I totally did that. Okay, there's a lag. So now you have to
Okay,
type
what
it
did
in
you
and tell us
totally do?
what you did.
Mm-hmm.
We're special over here. We need help sometimes.
She either totally checked and her ballot was accepted.
Or said what her signature is.
Or said what her signature was.
Oh, a Rachel.
Or she totally left this podcast. It's not a podcast. To go vote.
He tried to, by the way, not to interrupt your story.
Yeah.
He totally tried to join us today to talk about the sweatshirts, but he's got more important things to do.
Maybe next week
Like
we
work.
could get him on. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe we have to change the time a little bit because he's got to work.
And we still have a handful left. So I'm going to leave that bag up, even though Friday is here and done.
I know what she did. She forged her mom's signature is what she did. That's what she's trying to
Yeah, Christopher said she was probably smoking cigarettes under the bleachers.
say. No. No.
In elementary school?
No, I probably was sassy.
Don't worry,
to his
Christopher
teacher.
got in trouble all the time because he couldn't keep his mouth closed. So he always got in trouble for talking.
I could not see that with him.
No. Never. Christopher running his mouth.
No.
Forge the signature.
Okay.
Your dad's. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Mine was a bad grade. I didn't want to show my mom, so I just forged the note because you had to show it to your parents and have them be like, "Oh, I saw how terrible my kid did."
But see, my mom, I lived in fear because my mom would tell me over and over, anything you're even thinking about doing, I've already done it, and I will catch you. Because she was the trouble child. She gave her mom hell. And then she was like, I always was like, I'm either going to get someone 10 times worse than me or someone that does nothing at all. And I guess she got lucky because I did nothing until college. And that's a different story.
When all problems start, college.
Oh, crying. I was like, I can't see it. And just so you guys know, the reason we read these out loud is because when we do save it, you can't see anything. So when it's on YouTube or the vlog,
the comments go away.
They're just like, wait, what are they talking about? Who are they talking to? So.
Well, and right now the comments are right in this area of my body, which is nice. I can't see that at all. But the problem is that if I go to check how something went, oh well, that little tire's just hanging there. Not in this sweatshirt though. This is a great sweatshirt to hide all that stuff.
Ridiculous.
Slimming.
Oh gosh. We were gonna say something. What were we talking about? We were talking about.
Well, should we talk about the sweatshirt?
Yeah.
If he's still here.
Yeah, I think he's probably still there. Tell us something you want us to know about the sweatshirts. Type it in. We'll read it
I loved
out
the
loud.
video he posted.
Yeah, that was great.
That was good.
I think people are hesitant. Everybody's super. Everybody's on edge. So much has happened this year. There's been so much hostility and attacking and just everything. You guys know. You've been a part of all of it. And so I think when people see something or a term that they haven't heard before, it makes you stop and process it a little bit before being like, oh, okay, I can get on board with that or not. And I think one of the biggest things is if he's still with us and gonna type something in and we wait, one of the biggest things I would say when he and I were talking about this word aracial years and years ago, if you missed that live with us where he talked about it and introduced the idea, it's not about being colorblind by any means. We're not saying that we don't want to.
Yeah.
What am I trying to say here? It's not about being colorblind. Absolutely, we see differences and are accepting of that and teach our kids that. It's more about not letting the color of your skin dictate what you do or where you go, because there's
who you're friends with.
Exactly, or how you talk even, because I feel like a lot of people, what he and I had talked about in the past was there's always this joke where it's white people don't do that, black people don't do that. Why? That's a stereotype, and it's breaking past that is really what aracial is all about. So, I think,
And he wrote something too.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for being here now. first. And then he said, just don't be afraid. A-Racial is a positive brand. Please watch the video. Yeah, the video is really good and helpful. And then A-Racial is anything but controversial. Agree.
Yes.
Don't let your race define what you want to do is the essence. It's for the common good. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, why? Why should... We're all different. Even us. We're both white. We're totally different from each other.
Yeah, well, and then also...
Why does that have to dictate what you do?
Well, and then I think it's really hard too when we have a lot of blended is more like we're talking about divorced families together. What I'm trying to say is like you have biracial children out there of all kinds, and it's like what you're forcing them, like when they fill out a college, application, why are they being forced to choose white or black or Hispanic, Caucasian, like whatever the options are, it's like, let's just not, why? And I do think that's why you've seen a lot of like, don't want to answer that, or an NA, or like, what is the term that they use on some of them now?
Not comfortable reporting or something?
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know, it's like, why are we putting everybody in these boxes and putting them away like that? So, wait, what do you say?
No one is a monolith.
Yeah.
But our live is going to be shorter today
because my phone's going dead.
Paige's phone is running out of batteries. We are going to come back. We'll just keep hitting on these and coming back to them and obviously wearing them.
Yeah.
Maybe we can schedule with us to join us live so we can hear his voice about everything too, because I think that's really important.
Yeah. And to touch on that for the monolith for us, because it was funny, I even sit down with the girls the other night, they were wanting to look at my ancestry, and like when you look at what all I have, like it's a melting pot nowadays, and there's just so much, and we're all so diverse to begin with,
just to create division or hierarchy based on like where you came from or what color your skin is just so 1800s. Like that's
over
just so
it.
Stupid.
Let me wave to all these folks.
Hi everyone. Hi Cara.
We were telling everybody. Well, we were talking about A-Racial, and then we were also talking about how it's going to be a little bit short and sweet today because my phone is running out of battery.
It's out of juice, just like us. We're out of juice too.
Yes, it's been a very long week. Very long.
So before we forget, we've got a couple things for you guys. Book club. This is your last week to read this book and join the book club. As you know, you don't have to buy the book from us to be part of the book club. And you don't have to be part of the book club if you buy the book from us. You can do whatever you like. We don't care. Except we do like it when we see you on the Zoom, because we actually get to see your face and hear your voice. And we have, wait for it, a fun time. We have a really fun time. The discussions have surprised me every time, and in a really good way. So,
this
Cara,
book is so
you
good.
better be joining this one. You better be joining.
I was just saying that. It's a crazy emotional ride. I felt like when I read this book, I experienced every emotion under the sun.
Yep.
It's really good. It's funny, scary, weird.
Well, and you would look at it and just think like, okay, weird and kind of like kitschy is always the word that comes to my mind. And it is those things, but it also has layers of things underneath that you can choose to see and dig into, or just take the story at face value. There's a lot going on here.
She said she'll be at the meeting.
Oh, good.
Good.
But anybody who hasn't read it and wants to and is waiting for some kind of incentive to kick them in the butt to do it, if you come in this weekend and buy the book, we'll give you 10% off on it. So, because we're so nice to you. That's why. We love you, and we want to see you on the fun Zoom. So just do it.
Enjoy a good book.
And I don't think...
And it's the week before Halloween, so it's even, like, it's the perfect time to read it.
Get yourself in the mood.
Yeah.
And get ready, because pretty soon you're going to finally get to see what Paige and I are for Halloween. And I don't think...
Friday.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. Can we dress in our Halloween costumes?
Yes, next Friday. Oh. We've got to come live in our costumes.
I got some work to do before then. I have some DIY pieces to add to mine I have to work on.
Yeah.
We don't have our new book here with us today, do we? Mine's at home.
No,
Yours
mine's at home.
And we're waiting for them to come. But that's another good book where there's a lot of layers going on there. And we'll talk about that next week, I think, in more depth. That's the November book club.
Yeah. We had told you guys that we would pump these out so you could see them ahead of time, and we were just trying to at least get the next one going. And next month's is kind of odd because the last week in November is actually Thanksgiving. So you're getting
Kelsey,
little bit
we're not doing it on Thanksgiving.
of extra time. So we're going to meet on December 3rd. And all that is online, all that info for you guys if you go to purchase that book bag.
Don't worry, we'll keep reminding you.
Use the right words. And then
workshop.
Yeah, and we wanted to put the November workshop out there. And so that I'm really excited.
Me too.
Because that peace wreath, even if you don't have any, like whatever we're putting on there, you can take off, use it by itself, or you could transition it to Christmas by putting some greens on there or whatever, however you decorate for Christmas. And so it's just one of those that you could even leave it up all year long.
Yeah, with nothing on it. It's really cute.
Yeah. Or the dried stuff that we'll be using.
Yeah.
So
you're going to love it.
That one, I'm excited. Have you noticed there's a theme? We're always excited about our ideas.
Because, dare I say, they're good. They're good ideas. And it's fun to get to do them with you guys.
Yeah.
We love that.
And then, so just to summarize, next week is October's book club. November's book bag, and that those details are on the site as well as the workshop.
And they'll be ready for delivery and pickup starting next week.
Absolutely. And
we have
racial sweatshirts are still available, and I will leave that bag up.
And if you're not sure what size, I know that's always a hard thing for me. If you pop in this week, if you pop in, you can try on sizes to see. We just did that with someone today.
And I would say most people, even though they're unisex, are going with the size that they are. Females, I should say. So you're safe there, even if you just go with the size that you are online. And it'll allow a little bit of room for layering.
And you know us, so if you buy one and it's not the right size for you,
we'll help you.
We're here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we're both here. We were gonna. Do you want to talk a little bit about extending some holiday?
So you guys, we've had really limited hours, but don't worry because we're extending them by a whole hour. So for right now, we're going to go on the weekends. We do Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 1. We're going to go, wait for it, 12 to 2. Woo! Yeah. At some point, as we get closer to the holidays, I would anticipate that we will have maybe even another bump of hours. But for right now, 12 to 2 on the weekends, the sign's on the door. We're going to post that online.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to find it.
Absolutely.
And you know how to get a hold of us. You guys are very, very good at messaging us when you need something. And we are and very, very good at responding to you. Yes. So
exactly.
You tell us.
And before, I'm sorry, I kind of am rushing us because I want to make sure this gets saved to the phone and actual Instagram when this ends.
We should probably draw it to a close.
Yes. I was just going to say we have some really exciting interactive things coming in November. We will be over here working hard putting that together this coming week. And really, just to give you kind of a sneak, really building on the work and the fundraising that we've been doing for local domestic violence shelters. So we are just going to roll into that and have kind of an interactive thing for you guys to be a part of, and
we're
festive,
excited.
and giving back to the community and thanks and giving thanks, and so we're really, really excited about that. And we've had a ton of custom holiday stuff, including someone that's on here.
We've got some good stuff rolling in.
Yeah, so we're excited, and we just really want to end 2020 on a
high note. On a high note. Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna do my pointing again. Just imagine that it says...
She's practicing for the reels, and we said we were going to do
How do you want to end 2020? Like that, maybe, like, not really sure. And then there's going to be one that's going to be, like, dumpster fire, and be like...
Yeah.
And then and then we're going to have some good options, like, Being thankful.
See, she's got it. She knows. We're getting a lot of hearts here.
There has to be a way to do reels where you're not pointing outwards that just appear on the screen next to you.
Yeah.
And I'm counting on you to figure that out.
We've got to. I feel like at this point we've got to. Almost. Oh, I got an idea. Okay. So we're going to end with that.
Okay.
And everybody have a fabulous weekend. Thank you for joining us as always. And
I want to sneak one thing in. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
interrupting.
No,
So
go ahead.
it's like it's a postscript. We have something up our sleeves for our December book club too. That's going to be interesting, different, and even more fun.
Oh yeah, that was another thing we were gonna.
So you guys just stick with us, and
It'll be a good time.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. As we're saying goodbye, I'm gonna wave to you as we're like saying goodbye.
Just getting ready to.
My phone's about to go dead, so
we have to bid you adieu.
just so we can save all this. But like she said, we've got it saved on Instagram, YouTube, and our vlog. So you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
Couldn't love you more. Mwah.